What's up everybody, Daan de Groot here at Haven BJJ. In this video we're going to talk about our 10 house rules. These house rules ensure we keep a safe, clean and friendly environment, so it's super important if you train with us that you follow these 10 house rules. Okay? If this is the first time on this channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. That way whenever we drop a new video sharing content like this, you'll be up to date. Okay, let's get straight into it. Alright, rule number 1 is respect each other. Respecting each other is at the base of all the house rules. Know where the limit is in making jokes, respect each other's time, respect each other's beliefs. That way the gym is a safe and welcoming environment for everybody. Rule number 2. No footwear on the mats and always footwear off the mats. This ensures that our gym stays nice and clean. When you come into the gym, we have a shoe rack where you can leave your shoes and put on your flip-flops. That way you can walk around in flip-flops in the gym, not bringing any dirt from the outside to the gym. And whenever you step on the mat, make sure you're barefoot. Okay? Never walk on the mat with shoes, never walk on the mat with flip-flops. And when you go off the mat, always wear your shoes or flip-flops. That way you ensure you don't bring any dirt on the mat and you don't bring any bacteria or molds on the mat, because skin infections, they are a big problem in jiu-jitsu, unfortunately, especially in the dirtier gyms. You don't want to bring staph infections, ringworms to the mat. So flip-flops off the mat, barefoot on the mat, and work on your personal hygiene, but we talked about that in one of the next rules. Rule number 3, simple, no jewelry during training. Earrings, bracelet, necklaces, all those things. Take them off, stash them somewhere safely, and don't train with them. If you train with them, there's a big chance something gets stuck in them. You can injure yourself or you can injure your training partners. Not what we want. So take off your jewelry and stash it somewhere safe before training. Don't train with any jewelry on. Rule number 4 is all about punctuality. Be on time for the classes. This shows respect for the coaches and for your training partners. The class is made in a structure that warms you up, gets you ready for the techniques, then pushes into the techniques, and then goes into sparring. So to get the full benefit of the class, it's important you come to the entire class. Also, it shows respect to the people you train with and to your instructor. Of course, it can happen that you're a little bit late because of traffic or maybe something unexpected happened. Then please let us know by sending us a message beforehand. Rule number 5, ask permission before you leave the mat. That way, as the coaches, we can keep track of who's on the mat, and maybe if something happened to you, right? If you want to go to the toilet, that's no problem, but if we suddenly miss a student, we might think something bad is up. They might have passed out, or I don't know, they're throwing up in the bathroom. We need to know this stuff. So whenever you leave the mat, please let us know. Of course, there's no problem to go to the toilet or fill your bottle with water, but let us know when you leave the mat. Rule number 6 is keep your nails clean and short. Like we talked about before, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is close contact. You don't want to have long nails when you train Jiu-Jitsu. You will cut open your training partners, which will lead to skin infections most likely. So keep those nails trimmed. If you want to have pretty nails, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not the sport for you, okay? Unless you want to take a break for a few weeks, grow those nails out, then start training after that. After you cut them off again, it's okay, but long nails and Jiu-Jitsu don't go together. Keep both your toenails and your fingernails neatly trimmed. Rule number 7, maintain good personal hygiene. Before class, make sure you brush your teeth. If you had a long sweaty day, make sure you shower before the class. And after class, take another shower as soon as you can, okay? You can take a shower here in the gym or at home, but try to take a shower as soon as you can after the training. That way you prevent any skin infections so you can keep training healthily. Another one closely related to this is wear a clean outfit every training session. I'll repeat that, every training session. A gi can only be used for one training session. After you trained, wash it. Even more so for no gi outfits. After you use your rash guard and your shorts, wash them. If you're gonna do 2 classes after each other, bring 2 sets of gear. You cannot use the same gear for 2 training sessions. It's very gross. It smells really bad. You might not notice, but all your training partners will. So for every training session, bring a fresh set of gear. Rule number 9 is no coaching from the sidelines. It can be super exciting to watch the matches of your training partners. You want to help them, but in our experience over the years of teaching Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the advice that white belts or other beginners give other beginners is usually not the best advice. So study the matches, learn from them, think in your head what you would do in that situation, but please don't coach from the sidelines. Let people figure it out themselves, and if there's any coaching, leave that to the coaches. This also, and very much so, applies to the kids' classes. As a parent, please stay out of the class. Don't coach your kid through the class. There are 2 coaches for each kids' class. Leave it to them, okay? You don't need to coach. You can relax for an hour. You can read one of the books in our reading table, answer your phone calls, all those things. Don't coach. And rule number 10 is do your best. Some gyms are all about catching up with your friends, about getting a sweat in. Haven BJJ is not about that. Haven BJJ is about getting better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at every training session. Every training session here is aimed towards making you a little better in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So that's the mindset we expect for you during training. When you come to class, you have to do your best. Not just for yourself, but also for your training partners. Try to get the most out of every training session. For most people, this is only 1 hour of their day, for some maybe 2. But for that 1 hour or 2 hour, really focus on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Try to do your best, try to get better at it. That's what we expect from our students. All right, there you have it, our 10 house rules. Super important you follow these whenever you come train with us. These rules keep our environment clean, safe, friendly, and they make sure you all get better at Jiu-Jitsu at as fast rate as possible. So make sure you follow them. If you have any questions about them, let us know in the comments and we'll be happy to clarify. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Like we talked about before, subscribe to the channel, and we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.